If you like drawing within the lines and working for a boss, then Hyrox is for you. But if you want to learn and grow, you should be doing something else. I will explain why Hyrox sucks, what I do, and what you should be doing. Why does Hyrox suck? A functional training race is what they call it. And well, I get the racing part, but to call Hyrox functional is fucking laughable. Yeah, sitting on a machine, just doing this or this and watching the numbers go up is very far from functional. Maybe if you are doing bodybuilding, you could see it as functional, but is bodybuilding even really a sport? And those people are usually not even able to move properly, touch their fucking backs and do a proper push-up, things like that. So I propose a new term for Hyrox, a less disabled training race. Yeah, because it's better than fucking bodybuilders running, maybe racing, but still, it's not functional. It's nowhere even close. There are a lot more things I could say, like the very limited skill set you get from training Hyrox and the minimal benefits and rewards you get after finishing a race. And the fact that any one sport that's promising to do everything for you is gonna have some major drawbacks, like CrossFit and all of its injuries. But let's talk about the reason why Hyrox is so popular. Because having a race planned somewhere in the future will motivate you to actually do your weekly workouts and perform them correctly. Yeah, also a community of people doing that. Of course, the motivation is very easy and extrinsic. And all of this will actually get you in a better shape. But afterwards, you only have three options. Option one, plan another race and another one to keep the motivation high until you get, well, fucking bored of the simple exercises. Option two, try a different sport and realize then that all of the fitness you acquired was actually quite specific and not that useful in any other sport. Option three, just stop training altogether. Yeah, realize that the changes you had in your body were actually not that long lasting, and yeah, go back to not fucking working out and just hoping you can focus on something else and keep staying strong. It's not how this works. If you want to be fit, you want to be healthy, you need to make it a part of your weekly routine always, not just in short periods to a coming race. To conclude, doing well in a Hyrox race is going to probably feel good. Yeah, but the only intrinsic motivation that you actually get is the feeling of exerting yourself and then being able to relax, like, push myself and now I can relax. All of the other motivation is extrinsic motivation. Yeah, other people training with you, screaming at you, telling you what to do. Fucking competitions telling you when you have to sport, how often you have to sport, your club telling you, your classes. None of it is intrinsic, all extrinsic. And well, that's not really a good way to live and to train. Yeah, unless you keep buying tickets and tickets. What I do, I'm a calisthenics athlete and coach. But I also love sprinting, swimming, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and a lot of other sports. I like being strong, flexible, dangerous, and healthy. And being able to run if I have to. I usually don't mix these sports though, so my body can adapt to them properly. And I always know which sport is most important to me. Calisthenics. Because it creates the most powerful and agile body. And looking good while performing other sports it's a nice bonus. You will learn to control your body and deepen that mind-muscle connection in every part of your body. And any weak links you have, yeah, you'll find out with calisthenics. Those things are not possible. You cannot have any weak links. All the parts of your body are going to have to be aligned, and you need to be in control of them. Yeah, which is also super useful for other sports. And if you can do all of that, you'll get some cool skills that actually show your dedication and your consistency. Instead of, well, numbers on a leaderboard telling you were able to run that quick then, but yeah, can you even still do it now? Because of the extra muscle mass and lower body fat, you will feel and look good in your body. These are also two of the most important factors for health. Well, now we're talking about those. Let's think about the other one, and that is VO2 max. And it is true that you don't train your VO2 max with with calisthenics training at all. Yeah, it's basically your lung capacity. And that's why it's a good idea to incorporate some other kinds of training into your weekly schedule, like running, swimming, or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, any fighting sports for that matter. There's so many sports that can also do this for you, and you do them next to your calisthenics training or before, also possible. Another thing you hear with calisthenics is the guys have skinny legs. And well, this is true for some athletes performing very highly or just some fucking noobs. Yeah, but there are so many examples of calisthenics guys with big fucking legs doing muscle ups, handstand push ups. And the last thing people think when they hear calisthenics is this: maybe, well, it's too hard for me. They can't do it. They're too weak, too fat, or too dumb. Well, this is fucking bullshit. Yeah, if you can do some push-ups on your knees and if you can hang, maybe put your legs in the air, you can do calisthenics. From there, you can only go up. The intrinsic motivation you get from calisthenics will be that you can perform a new skill, and the confidence that you have in your body is going to just feel fucking good. And the long-term health and physical ability can be your extrinsic motivation. So what am I really saying here? Do a sport with long-term challenges and benefits, not just some hype which will make you fit for a little bit and then fall back down. This will not only positively influence your physical performance, but also other aspects and areas of your life. Things like your ability to work on a task that is abstract and without clearly knowing what you have to do. Yeah, without the task being chewed before you and just telling you exactly this. Unless you want to work for a boss for the rest of your life, then, well, maybe Hyrox is perfect for you. Other things like having a skill set that you'll have to maintain to keep it. It's not just going to stay there. It's not going to be a record that you can do. You can either keep trying your skills or you're going to lose them. Yeah, no external force is going to force you to keep doing those things. Like, oh, you have to stay fit. No, you have to do them yourself. You have to keep motivating and disciplining yourself. Nobody else is going to do it. And finding a coach that you can actually learn from and not just going to a class for motivation. And I'm not sure if you've noticed, but classes are for children and followers. If you want to become a leader of yourself and others, you need to find a mentor who is actually dedicated to your progress. The plan: do a calisthenics workout today. Just look something up on YouTube and try it out. And you can go to a park or just do it in your house. Doesn't really fucking matter. Look up something easy to do so you can get that motivation, but then also look up something really fucking hard so it can drive you to become better and not become too complacent. And then make a weekly training like schedule based on the goals you have and the needs you have for training. So if you like swimming and basketball, you're going to have to try and incorporate them next to your calisthenics training, making sure that they don't interfere with the recovery and things like that. If you can do that for yourself, you're going to become so much better. Just try to write it on a paper or in Excel for 1 week. And if you see at the end of the week, see what went well, what didn't went well, and try to make another one for 2 weeks, something like that. If you want some help with that, you have 2 options. You either write something in the comments what you would like help with, and I'll make a specific video about it. Or you can message the email in the description, and we'll have a one-on-one talk and see where I can help you.